Thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book because Christian Faith Publishing is an author-friendly publisher who understands that your labor is more than just a book. Professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry, Christian Faith Publishing will publish, market, and sell your books in all major bookstores, online booksellers, as well as
should those acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should those acquaintance be forgot and fallen side, my dear, fallen side,
why do you like space? We don't really get space like that.
We'll take a cup of kindness yet falling sun. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and falling side, falling side, my dear, falling side, we'll take a cup of kindness yet falling side.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosy beam, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be. For black people, it's all about the unity. Nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind.
But you know what? The worst thing to me is that the type and caliber of people you're dealing with, like two gentlemen and then he ain't the type of people that will not heal him. You understand what I'm saying?
And I see your face at night. Toss and turn, fall to sleep, holding my pillow tight. All the time I think of you.
Oh, I need that. Got to have that. It's one of these days you gon' see me, but I've been right here all the time. Hey, you gonna reach out to touch me, but I won't be there by your side. Now, you're gonna wish you could treat me thirsty like the desert ground. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes.
Keep it real.
Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Be a man of greatness now, a man so tall, a man so kind. Be a man of wisdom now, a man of mind, a man not blind. Be a man of kindness now, a man so big and strong in mind. Be a man so humble now, a man of man already silent. This is what you are, this is how it has been now. This is what to be, every kind of man now. This is what to say, with a kind of meaning. This is what to feel, with a kind of feeling. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher.
As long as it's around your home. And love, brother, Tyler, but after all the said and done, truth is, and go to Louisiana, you're the one. We're here, I keep telling men not to defend themselves. Not at this late stage. Can't tell a man he ain't got no right to nowhere. Not in this day and age. Some may not touch a whole lot of people, persuaded by the truth. But take a look at what's going on.
And make sure you check out get your t-shirt, get your t-shirt. Mine free. I wouldn't even pay for his shirt. I wouldn't even pay for his shirt for real. But go to Soul Liberation Day 2022. Make sure you check it out. In the description box, all kinds of information. And subscribe.
Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free. I will whoop your ass. 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 You up? You up? You up? You up? You up? You up?
To ring out in perfect harmony, Terry Ellis becomes the first of the divas. to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on Southern Gal.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for. A change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening out there?
What's going on?
Hey, man, you're looking good out there in YouTube land. Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Glad to see you also, brother. Yeah.
I heard you was purged.
Damn, they said I'm ugly. Damn. Man. Oh, where all this come from?
I don't know. We're dealing with some real
hateful folks, man. Hateful folks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do our thizzy these next few minutes. You get to get the stuff off your shoulder. Get the, you get to say what grinds your gears. This afternoon.
Because I'm definitely gonna go in on them.
Okay, so we welcome you to another edition of what we call the RealitysTemple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the mighty one, of course, Angelsnupnup7. My co-host this afternoon, of course, is mighty in himself. Our soul brother Taalik is in the house, and we just got some dirt that we have on our shoulders that we're gonna knock off. This is a very redundant type topic, and it's sort of boring, but I just wanted to get this dirt off my shoulder before we go to Soul Liberation Day, which is about almost a week from now. And I want to concentrate on Soul Liberation Day, and I want that day to be the best that we can offer. And Brother Talib, I hope that your internet is working the way that it's working right now, because I really would like for you to open up the program for me, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I really
hopefully it will be by the end.
Yes, sir. We're going to test it. We're going to test some things before we actually get started and see. But even so, I don't want you to waste your time, because I really want you to be on your, the best that you can be. And we're going to work on that before the actual day. And if you have technical difficulties because of the work that you put in to get that opening together, even if we have to do speakerphone, I still want you to open up for me.
All right. No problem.
All right. So with that said, as you know, I kick it off, and Brother Talib is I'm gonna pass the baton to our Brother Talib, and we're gonna keep kicking these people in the ass. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. Yes. Thanks for allowing me.
I was gonna kick it off. I'm handing the baton to you.
All right.
All right. I know you ready to roll. Blow on these pieces of garbage. But matter of fact, I really wouldn't mind. If you want to go first, that's fine with me. You ready to
let me go on in on this here, man.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, I just want to say that all this stuff coming from Patricia Robinson, aka Aleeyah Rebekkah Muhammad, she's very miserable, okay, with all this talk from her about me being ugly, about me being retarded, and all this other kind of craziness, she needs to really cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before in another video over recently ago, she really don't know me, and I really don't know her and don't care to know her.
Right.
Okay. And then on top of that, she's making all these mockeries against me, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. I don't go on their panels and try to harass them or say stupid stuff about them, including that gay Nollywood guy, And then, you know what I'm saying? And then Sister Noble with her fickle-minded self, with her weakling self, you know what I'm saying? She's just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? One minute she's into it with Black Sun, and then the next minute they all huggy, hugged up together and everything, and then next thing, they back at it again, So it's a redundant thing going on with Sister Noble in that capacity, It's to the point where she's just lost her mind. And she always talking about Brother Angelsnupnup7 needing to go to a mental hospital. I'm starting to really see that she needs to go to a mental hospital. She needs to check into one of the mental hospitals down there in Atlanta, Georgia, you know, because I mean, for real, she's definitely done lost her mind. You know, she don't know if she want to be an atheist. She don't know if she want to be a Christian. She don't know if she want to even be a pro-black conscious Israelite. You know, she don't know what the hell she want to be. You know, she wrote a damn book that we wasted our time and energy help supporting.
Yes.
You know, in various ways. You know what I'm saying? And she, you know what I'm saying, talking about God is on trial. Now she don't even believe the stuff she said in that book, but she gonna sell it to other people. You see, that's what I'm talking about. People still trying to con just to get $1, you know? And she done turned out to be one of those kind, obviously, you know? So, I mean, you know, and that's why I don't, you know what I'm saying, be into really helping people or supporting people's agenda unless I really know they're sincere, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really, you know, even when I was a part of that that Nuwabian stuff, you know, that Dr. Malachi York was feeding and brainwashing people with, you know, I didn't really even invest that much money and time into it, even though I still considered myself a member. But I didn't really, you know, I got to the point as I stood at a distance and saw what that was all about and everything that came down to the conclusion of it when that organization was brought to its knees, you know, confirmed everything that I had always wanted about that organization anyway. So that go for Sister Noble, that go for anybody, you know what I'm saying, that brings out the agenda, whether it got something to do with writing a book or anything, you know, can you really trust their agenda? Because, you know, they all over the place. They not, you know what I'm saying, certain of what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? They can't make up their mind, and that's where she's at. She can't make up her damn mind, you know? So she needs mental health therapy as far as that's concerned. And matter of fact, the way that she carries herself on social media, period, she needs mental health therapy. She's already convinced me that she actually needs psychiatric help. So if anybody that needs psychiatric help is her. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to throw that on brother Taalik, you know? I mean, it's in her demeanor. Everybody in social media could see that. I don't even need to say no more further as far as that's even concerned anyway. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned about Porkchop, Aleeyah, or Rebekkah Muhammad, you know, first of all, let me go in on it like this. This lady, and this is a fact known throughout social media and also as well as throughout the public, from coast to coast. Let me repeat it again, from coast to coast. And this is a real life fact, not just a social media fact, but a real life fact. She's not respected nowhere amongst the ranks of the Nation of Islam. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. She is not respected nowhere amongst the ranks of the Nation of Islam. Okay, she messed up with Eric Muhammad in his Temple 15 in Atlanta. She messed up with the Farrakhan long ago. She messed up with even Basir Muhammad, the brother that ministers down in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, you know, then I just come to learn that it's another brother on the West Coast, out in California somewhere, that was a part of the Nation of Islam. That's you know, went in on her. You know what I'm saying, as far as her hypocrisy is concerned, you know? So no one really, you know, no group, not even that brother out of Detroit, Detroit named Levi Kareem, Minister Levi Kareem, who's no longer an active minister in Detroit, but still has his temple up there, you know, but he doesn't even deal with her, okay? You know, all these people do not have nothing to do with her. Even Salas Muhammad's people don't even deal with her. Okay, no one in the Nation of Islam has anything to do with this lady, but she's always, you know, putting up portraits of herself on her back wall like she's some devoted kind of MGT, Nation of Islam Muslim. No, she's not.
Right.
She's not respected. The lady is delusional. You know, she wants to take Elijah Muhammad's place as the leader, as the spiritual leader of the Nation of Islam. She's even told me that in the past, okay? In so many words, you know, she's actually even told me that she wants to be the next female savior equivalent of the messenger of Allah, according to what she used to tell me when we were briefly speaking over private phone calls, okay? So like I said before, you know, that's why she wanted me and another brother from Eric Muhammad's camp to come to Toledo, Ohio, to help her supposedly set that up. But of course, you know, that didn't happen. And I wouldn't have went no way, you know what I'm saying? Because at the beginning, I started really peeping her agenda anyway, you know, far as her iniquities and deceit and hypocrisy, you know, just with the words that came out of her mouth and the content and in the context that they would come out of her mouth, you know? So like I said, you know, I don't really, you know, before I even deal with anybody, and like I said, my experience dealing with them Nuwabians under Dr. Malachi Z. York, who is currently incarcerated doing 135 years in the Supermax Federal Prison in Florence, Colorado, made me learn quick not to trust anyone's agenda on face value.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like I said before, after that, I've been really careful who I deal with, even when it comes to social media. You know, I've been very careful about who I deal with, you know, and it's like, you know, it's just crazy. You know, it really is crazy. And I don't trust, you know, half of the stuff that come out these pro-Black conscious folks' mouths anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because they have nothing to offer, you know what I'm saying, to our upliftment as far as being a once and for all truly liberated people in this country. And that every corner they have felt anyway over the last few decades. So it's hard for me to even believe that they have any real agenda interests invested into us as a people, other than trying to con somebody out of money or whatever, you know, so they could fill their pockets up and their bank accounts up and secure a financial situation for them and their families. You know, that's what that's all about, you know, but neither here nor less to say, you know, I could go in further on that at another time. But like I said before, you know, she's definitely not respected in the Nation of Islam. Matter of fact, she has no, you know, platform base, not even on social media. That's why she uses people like Gay Nollywood, Sister Noble, 93 PG, you know what I'm saying? Platforms to go on there and spoil her garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got sense enough to create her own platform to do it, you know? So she got to hide behind somebody else's platform like a coward that she is, you know what I'm saying? So you know, like I said, it's nothing that she could really even say about me because she really don't know me, you know, like I said before. And you know, she really, and then for her to send me a text message to a video under my to a video on my page, you know what I'm saying, talking about you know, yeah, we ain't mad at you from over here because we know Angelsnupnup7 or the coward Angelsnupnup7 influenced you, and don't let him get to you. Let me tell you something, lady. Let me tell you something, lady. You see, that just go to show you that you misunderstand stuff when you don't even, you know, sit back and try to make sense of it and say, is this actually true before you say something out your mouth? Okay? You know, no one purged me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I just want to clear that up, okay?
Sure. Clear it up.
And also too, you know, for you to sit up there and make them derogatory comments, you know, about somebody, you know what I'm saying, when you don't know what the heck you talking about, you know what I'm saying, calling somebody ugly, calling, like you did in another video, calling somebody the R word, and saying all this other stupid stuff. And then, like I heard you say on Nandy's channel video one time recently, that I've been influenced, or that, listen, like I said before, no one influences me. I'm my own free thinker, just like anybody else from this platform called RealitysTemple on Earth, aka Operation Exodus, Mississippi. Okay, we all think for ourselves.
Yes,
We
sir.
thought that we had one who was likewise, such as Noble, but it turned out that she's a easy person to manipulate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, as far as the penitentiary go, because I hear that guy that she always in at back and forth at it with Black Sun talking about he been to prison. Well, listen, I've been to prison too, and I'm gonna tell you something. That girl, that if Sister Noble went to prison, you know, she would be tailor-made for Big Bertha. She would be actually tailor-made for Big Bertha because she's so weak. She would go for anything. Once you put a little pressure on her, she'll go for anything, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? You know, she'll be somebody's tomboy hoe walking on the prison yard, okay? You know, like I said, so, you know, she definitely don't have no, you know, she don't have no type of sense whatsoever. And that Black Sun guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm warning you. You talking about you been to prison, you will mess around and go back to prison messing with somebody like Noble.
Mm-hmm.
She's not all the way together in the head. And you could mess around and make a mistake and get yourself caught up messing with her. I don't know what it is, what your agenda is, what your purpose is of wanting to mess with her. I can't see what you see in her, because obviously that's even, you know, worthy of even being involved in a relationship with. Just look at her mental state. You know, so what do you see in that? You know what I'm saying? Other than you heading back to the penitentiary, because that's what you're doing, is throwing rocks at the penitentiary, messing with something like that. But, you know, as far as with that said, you know, hey, that's your business. But I'm just throwing it out there to you. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I'm just throwing it out there to you like that, because you the one that said that you've been to the penitentiary, okay? And so you should know better by now when it comes to putting yourself in certain situations and not putting yourself in certain situations that either could cause that or prevent that from happening. You see what I'm saying? So you know, but I just want to let you know, I wouldn't deal with her personally myself. I wouldn't have nothing to do with her, you know. Whatever it is, you might need to stay away from that. You know, you claim you came on our podcast one time, you know, claiming that you understood that we was all on the same page about Noble, but obviously you showed you really wasn't. Okay. But for real, I'm just throwing it out there again as a suggestion, because you know I don't want to see even my worst enemy ending up in no situation as far as being incarcerated in some government institution, you know, especially over somebody you know that's not worthy as a call like Noble, you know. So I mean, whatever you going through, brother, you might need to rethink on that one. I'm just saying, you know. But like I said, because you'll mess around, and then you down there in Atlanta too. and Atlanta is a predominantly female controlled city. You know, don't let the smooth taste fool you. You know. Atlanta is a predominantly female controlled city. And there's a lot of brothers who done went to the penitentiary down there over females, you know, and of course, you know, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you don't want to get caught up with that. And if you've been in that system in Georgia, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Because that, you know, once they get you in there, even if you do got an outdate, of course, like with anybody else, it ain't no telling whether you would even come up out of there alive, especially in a system like that that's still based on the slavery chain gang system. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, you make your choice. You a grown man. I can't tell you what to do. But I'm just saying that what you dealing with as far as back and forth with Noble Levine, aka Alberta Parish, I don't know if you want to really even keep dealing with that. I don't know if you know that you really want to keep dealing with that, rather to say, because I mean, you know, she will actually get you sent to the penitentiary. And I'm gonna just leave it at that, you know, and you know, other than that, I mean, you know, as far as Aleeyah Muhammad, again, you know, she needs to check herself before she wreck herself. You know, as far as, you know, getting on social media saying stupid stuff out of her mouth about how she had killed somebody. You know, I'm surprised the authorities ain't been knocking at your door with some of the reckless stuff you've been running at your mouth on social media. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut it out, lady. You know, you probably cooped up in some Section 8 house on the you know, outskirts of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't talk about nobody, to tell you the truth. You don't have no, like I said before, you don't have no respect nowhere among the ranks of the Nation of Islam. And I'm sure nowhere else in the pro-Black conscious community.
Nope.
You know? So, I mean, you of all people don't even need to be hiding behind nobody else's platform talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you definitely discombobulated. You know, you sit up in the house all day, want to get on videos talking about people, bringing all that negative energy, you know, into the atmosphere, you know, because you miserable. Don't nobody want to be bothered with you anyway. You miserable. You know, you're very miserable. And that's what miserable people do, is cause havoc, no matter where they go. Whether it's on social media, whether it's in the general public, period, you know, or you got boots on the ground, you know, it don't matter. You know, wherever you go, you're gonna bring negativity. No wonder why the Nation of Islam, period, don't want nothing to do with you. You didn't even been at it with other MGT sisters, ran them off. Like I used to hear you talking crap to other MGT sisters on Eric Muhammad's Facebook platform whenever he have his live podcasts that he be doing from Temple 15 in Atlanta. You know, you don't even get along with fellow MGT sisters in the Nation of Islam. Other than if you trying to use one of them or something like that, like you was trying to use that older sister out of Oklahoma. Yeah, I ain't forgot. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, you know, you need to cut it out. You know, you talk about people, you put other people's business in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't want nobody putting your business in the streets, right? No, I don't go that way. You know, it just simply don't go that way. Life just don't go that way. Whatever action you bring, you're going to get a reaction, whether it be negative or positive. So expect that, you know, and it's just that simple. You know, I mean, you really ain't nothing about you special. You know, that's why you mad and jealous of other people.
Yes.
Because they not miserable like you. They trying to do things positively to move on with their lives while you cooped up in some Section 8 house that was given to you by Section 8 in the suburbs of Detroit, some damn where. Like I said before, you know. And then you claim that you was spitting all that crap about Elijah Muhammad said we shouldn't be getting involved in white man's politics, but you was in Toledo, Ohio, trying to run for some damn city council position. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on. And then you was spitting that crap to me and Brother Khalil about Elijah Muhammad taught us not to marry other black people from outside of our culture. We should marry Africans or people from the Caribbean. But I'm hearing through the grapevine that you married and was dealing with brothers from places like Nigeria and Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? So who are you to tell anybody else what to do? And that, you know, if somebody won't even get with a Caucasian, that's their business. Don't tell them they can't get with a Caucasian, but you turn around and get with one yourself or lay in bed with one yourself. So it's no different with you telling brothers and sisters not to marry with Africans or people from the Caribbean, and then you do it yourself, you know? You know, you just then really, you know, expose yourself, lady. You know, you ain't in a position to really tell nobody nothing. And with that said, I'm you know, pass the mic on to you, Brother Taalik. I done said what I had to say about that. Peace.
Okay, peace out. Peace. Soul power forever. All right. I want to thank you, Brother Taalik, for that commentary.
Yes, sir.
Of course, the topic was this fat boar, this pig, and you talked about Sister Noble, which is fine because they damn sure was talking about you. And this is your house. This is your platform where you can speak what you have to speak and reply to their foolishness. And I'm happy that you were able to come here today and had a decent internet connection in order to express yourself.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Chat room, they never stop. Just rolling out. Okay. I don't want to stay here very long because this is redundant and it's boring, really. And a lot of the things you already know. So I don't like redundancy. I don't like to go over crap that we've talked about over and over again. I don't like that. So I'm going to just go briefly over some points, and then we're going to get out of here. And if Brother Talib has some add-ons, we'll listen to him and he will close the live stream out. What brings me to this live stream is that Guye Nollywood Jr. had a live stream yesterday speaking about this person, Black Son. And as many of you know, we are on, myself and Guye Nollywood Jr., we are on speaking terms. Anything else is up in the air, but right now we're on speaking terms. And he said on his live stream that he had no interest to continue negativity into the new year. So we wish the same also. And so we are on speaking terms. This is why I made an appearance on his live stream last night. And I did not have any intent to really say anything. The topic was about this Black Son person. I'm going to share that video with you, Brother Talib, so that you'll know. Brother Guy dug up some stuff on Mr. Black Son. I'm going to share that with Talib. So the topic was Black Son. The topic is not Angelsnupnup7. The topic is not RealitysTemple on Earth. And it was fine until Aleeyah Porkchop showed up and she broke the momentum because she has to bring my name up because she noticed I was in the chat room. And she wanted me to hear what she had to say. She wanted me to read what she had to write. And that's fine. So Guy allowed her to come to the live stream and spew her usual redundant crap that she always say about me 24 hours a day. Nothing new, same stuff. He crazy. Y'all listen, he crazy. Same dumb stuff. Same old crap. Which is fine. But now that myself and Guy are on speaking terms, I decided to and wanted to join the live stream. I wanted to confront her on her allegations. I don't have to holler. I don't have to shout. I don't have to get angry. I just want to bring questions to her where others have not really questioned her about her allegations or her opinions. Now, it wasn't fair to me that God did allow her to run her mouth for a little bit. And he would not give me the same opportunity. And that's fine. I'm not tripping off of that. I could make a big deal out of it. You let her talk, God, about me for 5-10 minutes. I want to talk to God. I want to talk to. I could make a big deal about it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And it's not fair. If you're a fair person, you wouldn't want to do that. He made no attempt to stop her. And we just come on talking terms. If we just come on talking terms, why are you going to let this woman come with this negativity to try to disrupt what we're trying to build? If you want to talk about me, lady, you need to go somewhere else. Why you want to come? See, this goes to show you she's foul. Because why would you want to bring this negativity, this detrimental behavior to a person's channel who you know had a conflict with another person and try to disrupt what they have going on? That goes to show you she's foul. That's a foul activity. That's a foul action. But it's great. We still had a good live stream, and we was able to get back on point talking about Mr. Blackson. But what brings me to this live stream is when she knew that I'm willing to come to the live stream, now she want to run. When she was on the platform with Noble and all their cronies, they was asking me, he's a coward. He won't come to the live stream. He won't come to the live stream. Well, here I am, lady. See, she's not going to get any help because myself and Brother Guy is on talking terms. So he's not going to get involved in trying to help her. She knows she's going to be alone, and she knows I'm going to tear her another asshole. And there's plenty of room on her nasty ass for it. You could put 10 or 12 assholes on her ass. It's a terrible thing. Y'all don't want to see it. It's a terrible thing. So she ran like the coward she is. Why you don't want to ask my questions? Why you don't want to face me? Her excuse is, he's not worth my time. I'm too good to be on the same panel with him. No, you are scared that I'm going to ask you questions. You're going to get caught up in your lies. See, you can question me all you want to, because what I bring to you is the truth to the best of my ability. So you're not going to get me caught up, because every time I tell a story or whatever I've done, it's consistent and it's the same. You are not consistent. And a lot of the things that you say just don't make any sense, but people fall for your crocodile tears and they're not thinking, so they allow you to get away with that. But last night, you knew there was nowhere to hide. So you got your cowardly pig, golden corral eating ass, you took off. Now, this is my question to Brother Guy. And Cool Cutter was there, calling me mentally ill and all this other crazy stuff, copying what this pig is talking about. Because Cool Cutter is still angry and upset. This man, 40-some years old, he's still angry and upset too. I don't get it. These folks, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, and they hold grudges longer than little children do. My little nieces and nephews be having fights with children on the playground and whatever. Next thing you know, they playing with each other and doing whatever. And you have grown people that can't do that. So I have a question for Cool Cutter, and I have a question for Brother Gary. I've known Guy since at least 2017. We've had a back and forth, whether it's bad or good. We've had a back and forth since 2017. It's 2021 now, okay? God knows me, bad or good, it makes no difference. I met Brother Gary in person at a truck stop. We talked for hours, about 3 hours or so at this truck stop. He shook my hand. We took a picture together. Gary knows me. Cuckoo Cutter knows me since 2009. Brother Guy, Cuckoo Cutter, do not know this woman at all. She has come from out of nowhere, talking crap about me, and because you have a problem with me, you're going to jump on the bandwagon, but you don't know nothing about this woman at all. That's not very wise. That's not the sign of an intelligent person. How are you going to take the words of a person that just came from out of nowhere over somebody you known for years? Brother Guy since 2017, Cuckoo Cutter since 2009, and I met him in person. This is what I want to say to Cuckoo Cutter. You know me since 2009. You know how I roll. Why are you so upset? You know how I roll. What you gonna get angry for? This is not your first rodeo with me. We go all the way back to 2009. And you have so much respect for me that you see me in a truck stop. I'm dressed at my worst. I'm raggedy. I got a bag of McDonald's fries in my hand. I'm raggedy. I'm looking the worst ever, and you recognize me because of the respect that you had for me. And we've been through our crap, even going way back in 2009. Now all of a sudden you just don't understand Angelsnupnup7. He's a mental patient. You called me a mental patient and crazy way back then. So what's the difference? Now you just hold on to this grudge. You so upset. We're not thinking. We're supposed to be the intelligent people, but we're not thinking because of emotion. Guy is not thinking. Oh, he called me a sewer rat. He called me a sewer rat. He called me a drunk, Brother Gary. He called me a drunk. You're getting all caught up in emotion. So you're not looking and acting appropriately with the intelligence that you have. You're not waiting and investigating, do your research, get the information on a person that just came out of nowhere with allegation. It doesn't make any difference whether what she's saying is true or not. You have the responsibility to investigate that first before you jump on the bandwagon, because what she has done, she make all of you look stupid when you really think about the things that she said. But that's on you. Sister Noble, I was in her house. We talk on the phone every day. We called each other boyfriend, girlfriend. How are you going to take the word over somebody that just came out of nowhere over me? You don't have to like me. But to take the word of somebody that's come from out of nowhere, and you're not really thinking about the things that they say, it don't make any sense. I wouldn't do it. If somebody just came out of nowhere and told me some things about Guy or Cuckoo Cutter or Sister Noble, I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. First of all, I want to know, what's your game? What are you trying to get out of this? I don't know you. And I'm really going to question what they're talking about, because I'm not all into my emotions. Because when I stand on something, I want it to be strong. Standing on Aleeyah Porkchop Muhammad is a mistake. Your foundation is weak. And that is why So, Brother Taalik, that's why Angelsnupnup7, we have not been affected by none of this. Matter of fact, actually, the purge, we actually welcome to get rid of some of y'all happy ass. So for subscribers to leave and for people to leave or whatever, we're happy about it. I want people should leave Angels. Yes, they should. Bye. We want that. That's what the purge is all about. Take your ass, weak ass, on somewhere. Your feelings getting hurt. I was on a video. I came late to the video, and the deacon and some of the other brothers and sisters who are all me. If you listen to Aleeyah Muhammad, Razzie and Mello and the twins and everybody, that's me. On fake accounts. I don't know how I'm able to do it. I'm able to talk to myself. All these are fake accounts. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad guy.
Oh, you doctored your mental health records.
Yeah,
yeah, you doctored it. You doctored it and all that crap, man. Get the hell out of here. Yeah.
And I did a shitty job of doctoring. If I doctored the document, I did a shitty job of doing it because it left a whole lot of crap that make me look bad. If you're gonna doctor something, don't you think that you a doctor to make it look favorable to you? Stupid people.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you don't even know what you're reading. They don't even know what they're reading. But again, to Sister Noble, to Guy, to anybody, to Brother Gary, how can you anybody just come from out of nowhere and you accept what they say basically on face value? This is what she do. This is what she done to make herself look sort of credible. She grabs a false police report that she filed back in 2013 or 14. I really don't even know what it was. See, here's a police report she filed. It's a police report of her allegations. There's no evidence. Anybody can do that. I just filed a police report on those people on that live stream that basically, and you did. She said, "We will kill you. We will." That's what you said out your mouth. I just basically filed a police report on that. Anybody can file a police report. Just because she filed a police report, don't make it legit. Anybody can lie. And that's all she done. I'm on the East Coast. She didn't know I was on the East Coast driving trucks. And she don't even know how long I was gone. And she's followed a false police report. We're going to talk about that real quick and get out of here. But you don't know this person. And so on the live stream, Guy cuts me off and wants to tell me how disappointed people are in Angelsnupnup7. They really had a lot of faith in you, brother. They liked you until you did that to Noble and you talk about Porkchop and called Gary a drunk and called me a sewer rat and you messed up a whole lot of stuff. I don't give a damn about those people. Because if you ride with Angelsnupnup7, you be here right now. The reason why you're gone is because I want you gone. Bye. You didn't do nothing for me. What did you do? All those people talk about they upset with me. What did you do for Angelsnupnup7? Please send me an email of what you done. You brought your happy ass here with nothing and you left with nothing. I don't even know that you're gone. You don't mean a damn thing to me. Show me your Cash App receipts. Show me your GoFundMe. Well, I don't have a GoFundMe. Show me your PayPal slips. Show me that you promoted this platform. What did you do for Angelsnupnup7? What did you do for RealitysTemple? Not a damn thing. You just came here to listen and talk and run your damn mouth. And this the corny thing to live. All of a sudden, they concerned about the Mississippi campaign. You talking about Aleeyah Porkchop, and you talk about Noble, and you talk about Karen and everybody. What about the Mississippi campaign? What about these people some jokesters. All of a sudden, hey, what about the Mississippi campaign? They worried about the Mississippi campaign now. And the only reason why you worried about the Mississippi campaign is because we've been whooping y'all ass. That's the reason why. And if we get back to talking about the Mississippi campaign, or we get back on our regular mission, that means we'll leave y'all crybaby ass alone. No, you started, and we determine when it comes to an end. If we want to keep whooping your ass till eternity, that's what we'll do. It's simple as that. You brought this here. You started. See, that's another thing. This is another thing. They don't even know the story. People don't even know the story. They hear one side of the story, and these women, they cry. Taalik talk about me. She's not talking about me. They crying and whimpering. You fall for those crocodile tears. Mello says there's always two sides of the story, if not three. You don't want to listen to my side of the story because you're too busy caught up in the crocodile tears. He talked about Karen getting beat up. Karen don't deserve to get beat up. Please don't beat up Karen. And you call Sister Noble lazy. Why? There's always two sides of the story. Nobody cares about both sides of the story. Do you know why? If I was a woman, things would be different. The reason why they upset with Angelsnupnup7, because I am a man. Not only am I a man, but I'm a black man, and you don't like black. That's the reason why you upset with Angelsnupnup7. There's always bias against men. As soon as the police pull up and a man and a woman get into it, it's automatically assumed the man is the troublemaker. With Porkchop, I called the police. Guess who they directed their attention to? I'm the one called. Who's the troublemaker? I'm the troublemaker. They looking at me like I'm the troublemaker. I'm the one they called. So when these brothers complain about this gender bias, believe me, I understand where you're coming from. And that's the reason why you have a problem with Angelsnupnup7, because I'm a man. Oh, you beating up on these poor women. Aleeyah Porkchop said, it's pitiful. It's pitiful. He has a whole platform. He has a whole platform. Oh, there you go. Angelsnupnup7 have a whole platform versus 3 little women. You a lie. To live, that's a lie.
Right.
Who was on their platform? You got Gary, Bakari, Guye, Alquan, Black Sun, Karen, Noble, and Aleeyah Porkchop, and got all those supporters in the chat room. It ain't no Angelsnupnup7 against 3 women. So that's a lot. You want to tell this story. So you want to develop this story like it's this bad old man beating up on these poor, defenseless, helpless women. You're a damn lie. You ain't helpless. But now my platform is the same. It has not changed. It has not changed. So
I just want to reiterate something, brother. Real quick. You know, she said that you the one that drove Milan, what's his name? Anthony Milan Ross crazy. Toward you drove him to kill his children and ex-wife, right? And I'm like, you don't have no receipts to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. You know, the man simply lied on you and got you locked up in a mental institution for 10 years. And then years later, he goes out and kills his own offspring, okay, and wife that he had him by. So, you know, I mean, that just sounds very retarded. Since you want to use the word retarded, that sounds very retarded, what you just said. You know, I mean, because for real, if he would have drove that man crazy, that man would have did all that killing while he was still in St. Louis, right, before he even made it to Arizona. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that don't even make sense what you're talking about. And then on top of that, you know, y'all get on here and y'all want to talk down on people. You know what I'm saying? Talk about people's speech impediment. Mm-hmm. Listen, to you, Porkchop, Elijah Muhammad had a speech impediment.
Sure did.
He wasn't no great speaking orator. He wasn't no great orator speaker. That's why he needed Malcolm X to go help build his Nation of Islam empire. You forgot about that, right? Yeah. But you hate Malcolm X so much, you ain't gonna accept that fact.
Absolutely.
But yeah, go ahead, brother. I just wanted to reiterate. So I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to reiterate that, you know, just to make it clear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to talk a little lower here. My neighbor's getting a little upset because my voice carries. Mm-hmm. But you're right. She hates Malcolm X. How's she going to get along with people who love Malcolm, like Guye? Guye claimed he loved Malcolm X. This woman hates Malcolm X. She wished she could have killed him. But again, this is another case of bias against men. So they are biased against me because I am a man, and there's bias because I'm a black man, I'm a dark-skinned man, and you really don't like black because you can hear them talk and it will slip, making mockery of black people's nose, mouth, skin color. So they don't really like black. Even Nandy, I heard her, she slipped, making certain, they make mockery to a certain point because you can tell they don't like dark skin. They don't like dark skinned people. So this here, what you see is an example of bias. favoring women versus the men, over the men. And we do know that women can lie and make up stories. This is a fact. And then we want to talk about children. Children lie and make up stories. This is a fact. But when you put women and children versus the men, you're always gonna favor the women and the children over men. That's bias. Because women and children can lie. We need to investigate these stories. Hold on a minute. All right, Kelly. All right. Yeah, that's our code. I'll knock back. That works for me. Okay. Hey, I think we're all going to get together soon. If the weather turns real bad, I think we're going to invite this. That'll work. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I just want to let you know. Okay, Kelly. Thank you. You're welcome. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't want to get a disturbing the peace charge. Okay. Where was we at? I do not know where that do you hear that chirping noise like a alarm, smoke alarm detector, Taalik? I don't know.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. I'm trying to get yeah, I'm trying to get these people to maintenance to come over here and fix it. So they should be. I don't know why they ain't been over here yet.
Okay.
Because
I've checked all my I've checked my alarms and my carbon monoxide. I'm like, where's that coming from?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting on the maintenance to come fix that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody glad to see you, Taalik. Just let you know. You probably already seen the comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And keep on in every video them suckers make, keep going up in their chat sections of the videos. Keep going in the chat sections of them videos, and you know what I'm saying, going in on their ass, go in on them, you know, and check them every time they get out of line about this platform. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
You know, you came for war, we coming for war.
Right. Fight with those who fight with you.
Exactly.
But you're not going to win because you standing on a bunch of lies and they know it. I got a few more notes here. We're gonna get out of here. So again, I don't want to be redundant, but a lot of this stuff comes from name calling. You a coon, you a Sambo, you an integrationist. That's where it comes from. And these people sit back and act like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You know what you done. You call us an integrationist, which we're not. We're not integrationists. We take advantage
call us Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, call me a coon out of my name, Sambo, Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus, you know, stuff like that. Okay, well, we can call names too, except Our names are original. The doo-doo lady.
Or even call us LGBT.
Oh yeah, call us that too.
Yeah. Hell no. Yeah.
But our names is original. You know, Porkchop, Piggly Wiggly, the Tank Top Assassin, you know, the Drunk Einstein, the Slimy Squid, Doo-Doo Lady, Miss Flip Flopper.
And I stood on the video and heard her, not to cut you off, but I heard her yesterday, what was it, a couple of days ago, they was on Nandy's channel. They did a 5-hour video, live podcast, talking about nothing but each other, going back and forth at it with each other, talking about, nigga, you the feds, this and that, recording each other's phone calls and private calls and all that kind of stuff, man. It's just a bunch of stuff. And all that time, and this is the same day, I think, where they found them white boys guilty of killing Ahmaud Arbery, right? They ain't said nothing about that. They ain't had nothing to say about the issues that's at hand, that's taking place in the Black community, as they claim that they supposed to be trying to change. You know what I'm saying? But yet they talking about each other for 5 damn hours. Noble back and forth with Black Son. And they back and forth with each other and all that crap. He's sucking up to her.
Right.
You know, apologizing and all this kind of craziness. You know what I'm saying? Man, I tell you, man, all the years you've been talking about these pro-Black channels, you was correct, brother. I have to just say it to you live. You know, and you know, I don't speak behind people usually, but you know what I'm saying? I have to say that, brother, you was right about them Negroes on them pro-Black channel platforms. That's all they do all day long, is sit up and talk about each other.
That's all.
Talk about each other's criminal records. Talk about each other being wanted by the law. Talk about all this kind of stuff about who fucking, who ain't fucking, who fucking who, and man, damn, ain't that supposed to be for the housewives? You know what I mean? I mean, goddamn, man. I thought y'all was about pro-Black revolution. That don't sound like no damn pro-Black revolution to me.
Absolutely.
You know?
So some more names that they have for me. They want to try to call me a pedophile. I don't even hang around children. How you gonna call me a pedophile? I don't even hang around children like that at all. You know? There's no children. You never, every time I make a video, you don't hear no children in the background. I'm not around children. It's very rare that I'm around children. I don't even like children like that. Over the weekend, I went to visit my, you know, nieces and nephews or whatever. And believe me, I was glad when it's over. I don't like being around children. They sweet and everything, but I don't like being around children. You know,
right?
I just don't. I'm too grumpy. You have to be in a certain mood to deal with children.
Right. Hold up for a second. Yeah, keep talking, but hold up for a second.
Yeah. Okay, so they call me a pedophile, and they say I suffer from erectile dysfunction. I'm an escaped mental patient. Well, they have no evidence that I suffer from erectile dysfunction. They have no evidence I'm some escaped mental patient. I'm not a criminal. That's why they don't show no criminal records, because I don't have a criminal record. And they say that I'm violent. They show there's no evidence of these things. That's the killer. Why are these people holding up stuff? There's no evidence except talk. There is no criminal records for me. That's why Nandy sat her happy ass down, talk about, I'm going to make sure you go back to the mental institution, I'm going to reveal all your records. There's no records to reveal. You can't send me back to no mental institution. That's all bogus garbage. And these people are cheerleaders. Rah, 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 rah. Are you serious? You're only making yourself look stupid. And I don't want to be around stupid people. Sunshine, you stupid. You an idiot. I'm glad you're gone. That Pedro Funk guy, whoever he is, he or she, whatever it is, glad y'all gone. Y'all stupid. You don't think worth a damn. You're not thinkers. Reality's Temple on Earth is for people who can think for themselves. That's what this platform stands for. Let me make these points and we're going to get out of here real quick. Because you've already heard these things, and I don't want to be redundant because you already know. This woman, Porkchop, she was verbally abusive to me when I was there. She's a tyrant. She tried to force Islam on me, and she can deny and all that crap she wants to. This is what she done to me. She tried to take advantage of the fact I was in a bad situation at the time. And she thought because I was in a bad situation, she could convert me into what she wanted me to be. She knew I was not a Muslim. I stopped believing in God when I was locked up, 2004, 2003. I stopped believing in God. The Reality's Temple I brought to YouTube in 2007. Didn't meet her till 2013. I was the Reality's Temple. I never was a Muslim. I never claimed to be under the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. Never. Since I've been on social media. Never. So she's a liar. I have that background. And she thought she could convert me to go back. I told her I was never interested. I told her I was not interested in a sexual marriage with her or relationship. She knew all these things. She knew all these things. I was on her broadcast, her radio broadcast, and I spoke against sodomy, which is sucking penis, anal sex, that type of thing. Licking vagina. I spoke against it. She did not like that. So she knew I was against sodomy. She knew I was a Muslim. She should have left me alone, but she thought because I was in a bad shape, she was going to convert me to Islam under her leadership. This woman, she smoked weed. She gets drunk. She smokes cigarettes. She teach her daughters how to use a vibrator because she know they might get the urge. So she teach her daughters, she get her daughters vibrators so they can pleasure themselves. She told me this. She didn't tell me. She was telling them in front of me. I heard this. I heard this. Because how are these young women going to get a man or a boyfriend and she keep them locked up in the house all the time? So she teaching the older daughters how to pleasure themselves with vibrators. And she also give liquor. She give coolers to children. Those sweet little coolers that taste like Kool-Aid or whatever. She give that to the children to drink, underage children. It has alcohol in it. What is it, 5%, 10% alcohol? Those wine coolers, whatever they are. And those children, they be waiting for those coolers too. They can't wait to get to the store to drink those coolers. I'm like, wow. I guess they get high off of it or something. I don't know. I showed you, and I posted on my channel, where the daughter, I got it from the daughter's Facebook page. And see, Aleeyah Muhammad do not want this to be brought up. She do not want you to challenge her crap. The daughter, Zanaya said her bad behavior comes from being abused by her mother, which is Aleeyah Porkchop. This is not me saying it. This is the daughter. I put the information out there. Look, I put the information out there. I put the receipts. I put the excerpt from Aleeyah Porkchop where she confessed to stealing my money. She admitted she stole my money. She went into my safe while I was shoveling snow and she stole my money. Why would you do this? And she's bragging about a wedding ring that I bought. If you're such a sister, and you're such a lovey-dovey to black people, here you know you got a man. I don't have a job. I'm barely making it. I'm living off my credit cards. You don't want to be married to me. It's not working. Why don't you give me my ring so I can take it back to get a refund? But you didn't do that. She's bragging about how she got my ring and she pawned it and all like that. See, you got to look at all this stuff. If you don't want to be married to somebody and that's a wedding ring, why you want to pawn it and get the money? Give me my ring back. See, she gets angry talking about I'm against sex. I'm not against sex. What I am against and what we bring from this platform is I speak against reckless sexual behavior. Like the way they talk about me, they want me to be a whore. I'm not a whore. I'm supposed to run around like Black Sign and try to get in all these women's drawers. See, when I was a Christian, I was a good Christian. When I was a Muslim, I was a good Muslim. I never fornicated. I never broke the law of God. I'm not a whore. But they want me to be a whore and they laugh. You can laugh. Matter of fact, I wish I was a virgin. That's the way I feel about it. I should have had erectile dysfunction when I was 17. I don't care about that stuff. I'm not impressed. You bragging because you got all these babies. You making all these babies for what? What's the purpose? Except vanity. Because you don't have a nation. You don't control nothing. You don't make no laws. You have no resources. You're just a Negro slave. So you bragging about all these children that you're making for what? What is their purpose? Some of them going to end up in jail. Some of them going to end up being homosexuals, drug addicts, crack addicts. They should never have been born because you didn't have nothing to offer these children. They serve no purpose. If a child don't find purpose in themselves, it's up to the parents to give them guidance, and y'all fail. The only thing you want to do is convert them to a religion. I know two young brothers right now in prison for life. I knew them when they was born in the Nation of Islam. And they in prison for the rest of their life. And they was born in religion. They was born in the Nation of Islam. And now they in prison for the rest of their lives. I remember when they was born. When the brother gave me the baby to hold, hey, that's my new son. And I watched these children as they grew up. They're in prison for the rest of their life. Their only purpose is to become part of a religion. You ain't give these children no purpose. You ain't give them nothing. Had nothing to offer. I'm gonna make these last 3 points. I'm gonna get out of here. This woman, on the coldest day of Toledo, wanted to throw me out into the cold. I'm gonna say it. You just don't get it. This is why I hate this woman. I hate her. I don't like her at all. I hate her guts. She wanted to throw me out. It was 3 foot of snow outside. And because I wouldn't dance with her, smoke some weed with her, she said, you got to get out my house. 3 foot of snow. It was cold as hell with 3 foot of snow outside. She told me, you got to leave. This is
because you wouldn't smoke no weed with her, so she a dope fiend for real.
Yeah. She wanted me to dance with her. She was smoking weed, drinking wine, and she wanted me to dance with her. I'm like, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. I'm not into that. You got to leave my house now. But I was smart enough, so I played to the greed part of her side of her, because she's a greedy person. And I was able to talk her into believing that I wanted to rent one of the rooms when I drive a truck, and I would give her $500, $600 a month to rent that room. And I guess she thought about that, and that was a good idea for her. I had no intent to rent nothing from her. I just wanted to buy some time. You know how it is to live when you're trying to buy time. I just wanted to buy time. Buy time so I can get the hell out of there. And that's all it did. I was buying time, and I bought enough time where the snow started melting, and I was able to get the hell out of there. Then, like I told you, she stole my money, about $400 or maybe $500. I don't even remember exactly what it was. That's the reason why she know that my legal papers was in my safe, and that medicine that I cuffed was in that safe. That's the reason why she know it was there, because she went in my safe to see what was in it. And once she saw that money, believe me, she didn't give a damn about no conditional release papers or nothing else that was in that safe. She stole my money. That's all was on her mind. And to top all the things off that make me hate this woman, hate her guts, she filed that bogus police report on me to try to get me in trouble. Like I said, I'm on the East Coast. She don't know that. And filed this bogus police report. Somebody stalking her. Stalking you how? I'm on the East Coast. I'm not calling your phone because she said she changed her telephone number. And she blocked me from her email. So how the hell am I stalking you, lady? It's all lies. And for all these suckers that believe this fat, big ass pig that want to believe that, I don't want nothing to do with you, because y'all foul just like she is. All of those people are foul. If you notice, all those people over there, all of them foul. They will make false police reports. They lie. They greedy. They want to play victim, but they never want you to hear the other person's side of the story. And that's a problem for me, because if you're a just person, you want to hear.
Nandy is a prime example. Excuse me. Yeah, she's a prime example.
She just took what they said on face value. She didn't make no attempt. Well, she should have just stayed out of it.
Right.
Stayed out of it. But she got in it, and Nandy got her ass whooped. And she can start it all, keep it up some more. I'm pretty sure the deacons and myself, we'd be happy to keep blasting your happy ass. And I'm going to be talking about the Mississippi campaign, since y'all so worried about it. We're going to be talking about the Mississippi campaign and everything that we do, and we're going to have time enough to keep whooping y'all ass. Lying ass. Y'all nothing but a bunch of liars. But here I am. You wanted to talk to me so bad a few months ago or whatever. Here I am on the live stream, and her happy ass kick rocks. She's foul. She's on Brother Guy's live stream. Why you want to bring that stuff to Brother Guy's live stream? It's not even the topic. She want to talk about me. And just like Brother Talib said, she's so pitiful and pathetic. She don't have a YouTube channel. She can't grow. She's jealous of everybody that can grow and have an audience and talk. Nobody wants to listen to her fat ass. She don't have a YouTube channel. She can't maintain a YouTube channel. Angelsnupnup7 been on YouTube since 2007. If what she got is so great, where's your YouTube channel since 2007?
And where's the talk blog she had going in the past?
All those people left because she's foul.
Right.
She's foul. Everything she ever touched failed because she's foul. She's laying up in a suburb of Detroit with her 2 daughters and her 7 grandchildren. And she made all of them her slave. Those are her followers. She's hoping that Sister Noble is dumb enough to go live with her.
Whoa, that would be a pitiful experience for Sister Noble, and that would be a pitiful sight, period. If that happened, woo! Oh boy, we'll probably see front news action for real, front cover news action for real behind that one.
Yeah. Well, Sister Noble already said that that woman was talking to her like a child.
Right.
Oh, she's gonna talk to you more than she's verbally abusive. If Sister Noble put herself in a position where that woman is 100% in control, all that smiling and giggling and brother this and sister that, all that is out the window.
Mm-hmm.
That woman don't care about no sister, brother, nothing.
You're gonna hear about all kind of bitches and heifers and and stuff like that. That's what you're gonna hear. Because you know, when women get when sisters get ignorant amongst each other, that's all you hear. And any soul sister who's listening to this live, you know what I'm talking about. Even if they ain't in the so-called conscious community, they know what I'm talking about. When women get together, you ain't nothing but bitches, hoes, and heifers, and and et cetera, et cetera. And all the above concerning that. So yeah, you know, she put herself in that position, you know, yeah, she's done for real.
Yeah, she's done. I had another friend that lived in Virginia, and Porkchop heard that she was having problems with her husband, right? And she invited her to go live with her. See, she's a predator. She's a predator. She thought because my friend was having problems with her husband, she was going to leave her husband and go live with her and her daughters. And my friend said, nah, So that didn't work. So here she is doing the same thing with somebody else I know, you know, Noble. I don't think Sister Noble is that stupid that she's not going to do that. But if she do, it's a wrap.
Right, right.
It's a wrap, and she's going to be, if she go live with Porkchop, it's going to be a wrap, and she's going to be calling Black Sign asking about that $1,000 for that porn money.
Right, exactly.
And Porkchop is going to go on the social media calling her a whore and a bitch and all this other stuff. Noble is this and noble is that. You know, their whole platform, all those people, really it's almost falling apart. The only ones who really left so far really is Porkchop and Noble. They the only ones trying to keep the happiness together. Karen is on the side. Noble wants to have her. She blames Black Sign for breaking up her friendship with Karen. So Karen might be able to squeeze herself back in. But all those personalities, Porkchop, you know, and Karen and Porkchop had some back and forth. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I heard about that.
It's not going to work. So, but that's their problem. I just wanted to come here and talk for a few minutes.
And this, oh yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to come here and talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kept going out.
Say your big time failed. Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I just wanted to say that you know, she's you know, that whole platform gonna fall apart because they can't, you know, stay stable. They always arguing amongst each other, going back and forth over some. Oh, it's night.
Technical difficulties look like.
Had it and it was
okay. You hear me?
Yeah, you was breaking up.
All right, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, of course.
Are we still online?
Yeah, we still online.
Okay, yeah. Noble's pastor was going. You know, he had accused Noble's pastor of being lesbian, and you know, they kept going back and forth over it. And so Nandy called herself trying to be a mediator and all this kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she gonna try to be a mediator of that situation, how come she can't try to be a mediator and allow you and me to come on her platform and defend ourselves against the thing?
Right.
You know, see, that's hypocritical. That's how I know Nandy, 3PG or whatever she called herself, is full of doodle. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then on top of that, you trying to keep the unity going. Well, if you about trying to keep the unity going, you won't be partial. You would be impartial about the whole situation, even if you don't like an individual. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, we ain't got to like each other for us to have unity as dark-skinned people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, so my thing is that, you know, why are you not being impartial with us to allow us to come on your platform and defend ourselves against them lies that Porkchop and Noble they made about us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you even allow Gay Nollywood to come on your platform of all people. He don't even have a Pacific Pan-African organization he belonged to. He just claiming Pan-African.
Right.
But he don't belong to no Pacific Pan-African organization.
Nope.
Matter of fact, he got an avatar showing him wearing a goddamn Santa Claus hat on his head. What true Pan-Africanists you know that wears a Santa Claus hat on their head. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Come on, be real. You know, let's just be real. you know, and then you gonna, you know, allow them to, you know, on your platform to iron out their differences. She still couldn't even get Noble to iron out her, you know, issue with a Black Son. You know what I'm saying? Because every time Black Son kept trying to please her, or whatever, by apologizing, whatever, to her, just no, you said this and that about my pastor, and that wasn't cool. Like, okay, how many times in the fuck is you gonna repeat yourself, lady? You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, but I mean, it's just redundant. How much you gonna keep repeating yourself? You done made your point. I'm just listening to her like, look, lady, you done made your point. The man is trying to apologize to you. That's what he really means from his heart. But at least he tried to apologize, and you still can't accept it.
Well,
you know, what's wrong with you? So evidently that just showed you, like I said at the beginning of this video, that she's crazy. Something's wrong with her.
Well, he also kept doing stuff. He apologized, but he was right back on my page talking crap again about her.
Oh, okay. See that? So okay. So now you got this back and forth Twitch up stuff going on.
Yeah.
Twisted up stuff going. Okay, so this is the reason why they keep going at it, because she can't trust him when he say he apologized, and evidently somewhere down the line he can't trust her.
Right.
And plus, he's obviously got an agenda for her.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Which is why I told him he needs to, I mean, as an advice, not tell him, but as an advice, that he needs to leave that alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Unless he want to go back to the penitentiary, since he was always shouting about he'd been to the joint and this and that, you know. But then, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I wouldn't trust her.
You'll be back in that place.
Yeah.
You'll be back in there. You keep on fooling around with this lady.
Because I think she's the kind of person that'll put a rape charge on you.
Yeah, you this time you end up becoming a registered offender.
Yeah.
With years in the penitentiary again, you keep on, you know what I'm saying, messing with her. So I mean, you know, you better wisen up. That's all I can say when it comes to that. You know, better wisen up. You know, because you got people that will lie and that will trump up charges on you, and you know that. You've been in the system before, as you say, so you should know that. You know.
Yes.
So I mean, man, you better wisen up, man. And if you end up, you know what I'm saying, being thrown back in that cell, back in there with the wolves, you know, I mean, we all have been battle tested. Some of us who have been incarcerated, but I mean, is it worth all that, losing your freedom over something crazy as that? I mean, come on, for real? Unless you just like being locked up around more other hard type. You know, people, you know, unless you want to just be around hard legs all day. I don't know nobody in their right mind want to be around no damn hard legs all day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, come on, man. You know, that ain't, man. Be real, you know. You know, be real with yourself. If you can't even be real with nobody, at least be real with yourself. You know?
Yes.
You know, she's poison.
Yes.
Can't see that, you know. And then she, like I say, she already act like she's crazy, you know, literally certified crazy, you know. She always talking about a brother need to be in the mental hospital, but she need to be in one of the mental hospitals. Send her ass in one of them. You know, get in contact with the Georgia Department of Mental Health, since she always talking about contacting the Missouri Mental Health Department. They need to contact the Georgia Mental Health Department about her. You know what I'm saying? For real, because she definitely need to be, you in a straitjacket or something, man, because something wrong with her. She need to really be on some meds or something.
Her wisest thing that she could do is leave these people on YouTube alone. If you're gonna be a Christian, the wisest thing she could do is really go to your church and be a Christian.
Right.
That's the wisest thing she could do if that's what you want to be. But she's a Christian only maybe 2 days out the week, maybe once a week. She's on YouTube constantly.
Right.
That's not gonna work. Something's gonna give. It's not gonna work. Your YouTube life is gonna get you messed up. If you're gonna be a Christian, be a Christian. Go spend time with the people at your church, whatever. But at the same time, that's not a good place at the church because those people don't look at her. They don't think well of her either. They see
when you got your own church community that don't receive you too well, then that's definitely a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, she definitely needs some help.
Cause from flip flopping, and then
she needs some professional help for real.
She's flip flopping with the religion, and then she try to force, their, whatever her new beliefs is, she try to force it on the people at the church. Dumb stuff. She try to force her beliefs on people on the job. She try to force the religion on me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, try to force it on me. Just like Porkchop. Porkchop do the same kind of crap. They want you to be like them, and then they get angry if you don't accept.
And the crazy part is, don't nobody in Porkchop religion or want to be bothered with her.
Nope.
Period.
Nope.
Nowhere in the country, not just where she at, but nowhere in the country.
Nowhere.
That's why I said earlier, coast to coast. Nowhere in the country.
Nope.
She could go to the East Coast. She could go West Coast, down south, here in the Midwest. Don't want to be bothered with her.
Not if they know about her already. She done already burned all her bridges everywhere.
She burned all her bridges. Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, and she getting ready to burn some more bridges here.
Oh, she done already burnt bridges here.
Yeah, she done already
burned
bridges.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you this question. Before I let you tell us, I want to ask you this. You remember it was a video years ago I saw that you made about her. This before me and you even, got on board together on this platform. But I saw you making a video about her when you said that she had allegedly embezzled somebody out of $20,000.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Almost caught. Yeah, can you kind of go in on that a little bit?
I don't know, something
for the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something about her job. I don't know where she was working at, but it was something about her job, and she got caught up in an embezzlement scandal. And basically, she was able to get out of it. And she even bragged about the money she stole to me. But she was able to, get out of it, out of the charges. So that goes to show you she's a thief.
And these people like Black Son and Nandy want to allow on their platforms to talk a bunch of crap.
So
well, I mean, like they say, birds and feathers flock together. So
that's
what
do
you know?
Absolutely.
There it is. I mean, well, what do you know? Like they say.
Absolutely. So I just want to say this in closing, very simply. There's a difference between Sister Noble and Porkchop. Porkchop did me really, really dirty when I was doing really, really bad. There was no need for that. I didn't have nothing. And she stole the little nothing I had, she stole and ripped me off for it. Plus she was verbally abusive. And she did rape me because I did not want her. She did rape me. And I did not realize it until I heard Sister Noble and Karen talking about, those things. I'm like, then I I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I got raped, because I didn't think about it that way until I heard Sister Noble and Karen talk about, abuse and, all those things. She is an abuser. That woman is an abuser. It's simple as that. She abused her own children. Ask her about those daughters in Cincinnati, Ohio. She got about 4 or 5 daughters in Cincinnati, Ohio. She hates their guts. Ask her why she don't like them. She talk about the daughters that live with her. She don't talk about the daughters that don't live with her. I would pay them to tell their story. I've been trying to contact at least one of them. I would pay them to tell their story. I already know the story. They told me how abusive that woman was to them. I already know it.
But you just want to be confirmed for the audience.
Yeah.
Right.
It was horrible. Made me tear up. Listen to how they was treated, by that woman.
Mm-hmm.
They had to get the hell out of there, out of her house. And have their life been the best of lives? No, but they had to get the hell away from her. That goes to show you how terrible it was living with her. They had to get the hell out of there. And I was there when that one young girl escaped. She jumped in her car, took off. I'm like, damn, what's up? And they act like it was a prison break or something when that young girl took off that day. She had to get away. Her mama very, very abusive. I told you that one child slapped the other child in the mouth over a piece of chicken. Don't you dare go against the family. The family wants pizza. Don't you be talking about no damn chicken. Slap her in the mouth. I'm like, what? Damn. Over a piece of chicken. I said, we can go to a place that do chicken and pizza, or the next time we go out, we can do the chicken next time. Didn't have to slap that child in the mouth. And the child know that what I'm saying is true. And the last time I talked to that child, she told me, I can't go against my mother. It's simple as that. She know what I'm saying is true. I can't, but I can't go against my mother. So until she do right by me, I'm going to tell the world about this fat piece of garbage. I'm going to continue to tell people about this thing. And she can deny all she wants to. I know what she done to me. And if you question people like this long enough, they will eventually confess to what they done. Like she confessed to stealing my money. That's why she got the hell away from God Nollywood's channel, because I would expose everything. What she talking about is nothing but a lie. The only thing she can talk about, he crazy. Y'all don't believe him. He crazy. Why are you calling him crazy and delusional like that? See, to me, that's a red flag. Why are you saying it like that?
Right. If you so crazy, and if you didn't, and they even made lies up on one video I saw said that you wasn't only in the mental institution in Missouri, but you was in the mental institution and caught up on some charges or something in Texas and in Florida and all this craziness. And I'm like, what? And Andy was agreeing along with that.
Yeah.
Like she knew something about it or whatever. And I'm like, well, just the same thing, just going back to what you pointed out. If you were so crazy, then why was they messing with you in the first place, getting your money?
Right.
Thousands of dollars out of you at that.
Right.
Why was they wouldn't accept thousands of dollars from you then if you so crazy? If you just mental, psychological, sociopathic mental case, that's too dangerous to be amongst those within civilization, then why was they accepting your money like that? And why don't they give you your money back then if it's that serious? You know what I'm saying?
There it is. If I'm so crazy like that, and I'm such a devil and evil and wicked, why do you want to benefit from the evil? And because you got people, if you rob a bank and they know that you robbed the bank, they don't want the money.
Right.
So if I'm so evil, my money is bad money. Why don't you give it back to me?
Exactly.
If I'm so crazy, I'm so whacked out, and a devil and Satan, give Satan his money back.
Exactly.
Even if you have to make payments.
Right.
They're not going to do nothing because they benefit from it, and they also know that everything that I'm saying is correct.
I mean, if I seen that's just like saying that who was that millionaire that's supposed to have a psychological problem? I forgot.
Who was that? Howard Hughes?
One of the millionaires in history that had psychological issues.
I know Howard Hughes had bad problems.
Yeah, I mean, if I was, I'm just throwing something out there because I think I might have heard of a millionaire before, or a couple of them that had some real serious psychological issues, I mean, and if I seen them on the streets right now, I wouldn't ask them for a dime, even if I needed it. I wouldn't ask them for a dime. I mean, why would you? That's just the exact same principle with anything else. If you think something is so detrimental to your safety and health, even if it's somebody who got mental psychological issues, then why would you accept a damn dime from them, period?
Absolutely.
That don't make no sense.
And then brag about it.
And then brag about it. You done got all this man's money. You know what I'm saying? The money you gonna get out of him. And then you gonna call them psychological, mentalist, mental that, but you don't want to admit about how much you benefited off this man financially.
Right.
I mean, come on. Anybody
look, hey, Toledo. Toledo. Look, I had $700 on my EBT card, okay?
Right.
They ate all that $700 in less than a month. They ate it. Because it wasn't me. I had $700 on my EBT card.
Right.
Her and her greedy ass children sat around and ate $700 worth of food and stuff in less than a month. Because what they do is they sleep all day and stay up all night, watch TV and eat. That's what they do. I would like to see what those daughters look like now. They might be some big fat pigs by now. Because we know she still is. But like I said, there's a difference between
when you see her live videos, when you see her live on video, you see they be in the background, but she don't never show none of them.
No.
Let them come on a video. She might let them take a peek or something, but she don't let them show their whole on the video.
No. No. They probably two big fat pigs too now.
I just don't understand it. This is just crazy. Especially you supposed to be this so-called God-fearing person, religious person, supposed to be this love black people type individual or whatever, but you have this money that happen to be black, like you say, and then go all on the deep end talking about how mentally disturbed and crazy they is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, you done financially benefited off of them. What kind of low down type shit is that? But you want somebody to respect what you're saying.
Well, I tell you,
any right clear sense with me respect that.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you about my mother, and my mother My mother was married 2 times, and she had a few boyfriends in her life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And she never exploited no man for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, men would give you gifts and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of her relationships was good, and of course some of them was bad.
Yeah.
But if my mother did not like you, she throwing everything associated with you out of the house.
Right.
She if one of those guys bought her a car, she'll give it back to him easy. Here, take your crap. I never wanted to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
She throw all that out the house. She don't want nothing. I don't care what it is.
Mm-hmm.
She want nothing to do with them. Because when she don't like you, like I told people on an earlier video, if she don't like me, she'll throw everything about me out the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. If you really don't like nobody, they were so evil or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to do. You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing associated with them in your house.
Right. Exactly.
But
exactly,
they got plenty of me with them.
Mm-hmm.
They got plenty of me with them.
Mm-hmm.
They never gave me nothing. I didn't even want their ragged ass putty tat.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm not like that.
Like
I'm not hard.
Conscious brothers around here talking about these pro-black, not to cut you off, but these pro-black conscious brothers around here talking this crazy stuff about the Caucasian, the devil, and they don't like white people, and white people wicked and this and that. Well, then why you quick to get in bed with they women then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the same principle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Why you quick to get in bed with they women then?
Absolutely.
I hear a lot of brothers talking about white people hard, talking real hard about white people, but next thing you know, they got their arms around a white woman, you know, or holding hands with one walking down the street somewhere. You know, man, get out of here with that hypocritical stuff. I don't want to hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how Porkchop sound.
And she's a what they call, what's the word they use today? She's thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
She's very thirsty. She's willing to try to get anybody she can get her hands on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's thirsty, real thirsty. But she do want you to submit to that Islam stuff, and these guys aren't going to do it.
Right, and this is my thing, and that's smart on their part at least. But this is my thing, though. If you gonna keep living in this white man society, consuming whatever he got to offer or whatever his society got to offer, then you need to shut the F up about talking about he the devil and
right.
he wicked. Matter of fact, you need to shut the F up about the white man, period.
Absolutely.
Unless you really wouldn't create your own society where you bound by your own laws and rules.
Right.
And where you got your own resources to depend on without him. You see what I'm saying? Then you need to just shut the F up.
They too dumb and incompetent to do that. They've been trying
exactly.
To do it ever since Elijah Muhammad didn't do it.
Exactly.
Actually, Elijah Muhammad, they was actually in a position they could take control of a state, long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, Elijah Muhammad set his ass up in his royalty and his 3 or 4 houses,
mm-hmm.
and blood sucked the people living high on the hog.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make they had a few funky farms that could barely feed a pigeon, and
mm-hmm.
they act like they got it going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a truck driver, drive all over the country. I've never seen not one Muhammad truck on the road delivering produce or products anywhere. Never seen not one.
But they supposed to have all them farms down south somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They according to what's his brother Ben X, they bought all these acres.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, right.
which won't be able to feed won't be able to feed the believers. If all the believers bought those the products, it's not even enough to feed the believers that they have, let alone talk about the 40 million some people that's out here.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, if you don't do it big, you might as well not do nothing at all. All these little, like we always say, these little tiddlywink projects these people have, and it's not gonna amount up to a hill of beans. It don't mean nothing.
Right. Exactly.
If you don't do it big, you might as well don't do nothing at all.
And the Porkchop, Aleeyah Muhammad, since you call the white man the devil, since you say we shouldn't be working on white man's government jobs and this and that and this and that, get off his government aid then. Get off his Section 8 then.
Right.
How about that? Create something for yourself and your family and get off his aid then.
You know, actually, when I was with her,
on his Medicaid.
yeah, actually, when I was with her, she came up with a real good idea, but she's so selfish and everything. You know, we couldn't do it because I had the money to do it. I could have got the money. My credit and stuff was good enough. I could have got the money to do it, but she's so, only thing on her mind is what she wants.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because those girls would have been like the free labor to help get everything started and kicked off. We would have did pretty well.
Hey, brother, I got you on mute for a second.
Oh, well, anyway, we out of here anyway. We did 2 hours and something. It's time to get out of here.
Okay. All right, then.
Yeah. Thank y'all for listening out there in YouTube land. Thank you, Almond Delight, Mello, and the Deacons. And I seen somebody new. Z-Mad is in the house. All those who are listening and all those who will be listening. Yeah, Twin is there. Yeah, the Deacons. Yeah.
Okay. Tell them I said, hey, what's going on?
Well, everybody hear you.
Yeah.
So I guess because you're on the platform, that's gonna mess them up again. They're like, damn, I thought he was purged. Nobody said that you was purged. I mean, that's your own crap that you made up.
Right. That's your own misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's your own misunderstanding.
Your own retarded miscalculation of understanding.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, because we never made no video said that you was purged or none of that crap. So that's
exactly.
You never made no video came out to say that you had resigned or none of these things.
Exactly.
You know, but that's how they think. That's how they think. So, you know, they like feeling stupid.
They probably, if it was true, they would have probably been glad to hear it.
Oh, of course. That's why she was on your page. We don't have nothing against you, Taalik. Snupnup he's the one that manipulates you.
Why she over there trying to manipulate them people, which it seemed like she doing good at, because they believe in every word she say. Seemed like to me.
And they can keep their happy ass over there believing all that dumb stuff. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, but anyway, we out of here. We did 2 hours. Thank you, Brother Talib. I want to thank your telephone company for you being able to be here for a pretty good time.
Yes, sir.
You know, before we had technical difficulties. Hopefully.
And we will definitely be getting together sometime later on. And I have to go right now and do what only humans have to do without permission from nature. So I would convene with you later.
Yes, sir.
And peace, brother.
Right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Jot down your comments, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And we're going to catch you on the flip-flop. Actually, I don't expect to come back live until Soul Liberation Day. Soul Liberation Day, of course, is December the 7th, 2021 at 2:30 p.m. right here on Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Be there or be square. So as our ancestor, Dr. Cornelius, used to always say, as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. And we are Audi 5000.